hello there. Here we are in Gina's Cucina. How are you today, Mom?
Oh, I'm fine.
You're fine? What are you going to make for us today?
Today we make pizza and focaccia.
Oh
Something
my, yummy.
good that I always love.
Oh, great. Okay. So I see you have some ingredients out there.
Yeah.
And how are you going to start?
We start with the warm water, 1 cup of warm water, and 1 small tablespoon of yeast, or 1 envelope of yeast.
Can you use any kind of yeast? What kind do you like?
What is it?
Okay, and 1 tablespoon sugar?
Yes.
Tablespoon sugar, okay.
And
So,
we wait until they start to bubble.
okay, and what kind of yeast is the best for this?
Well, Flashman yeast is good.
Okay, and you said 1 tablespoon of yeast? Okay. So we
1 small tablespoon.
1 small tablespoon.
Now in here,
Yeah.
you put 1 egg.
1 egg.
Everything should be warm.
Ah,
Not
okay.
too cold, not too hot. Everything should be regular
Temperature.
temperature, yes. Now I put 1 spoon of oil here and we mix it.
Is
and
that
we wait to get warm too, because this has to be warm too.
is that olive oil you're using?
Eh?
Are you using olive oil?
Yes, olive oil, 100%.
I remember the olive oil in Bomba in Italy when we went to Italy.
Oh, yeah.
How good that was. And we used to put it in a little plate and then put some salt and dip our bread in there. It was so good.
Oh, everything was good there.
Yeah. Did you tell me about the olive?
And it's 4 cup to 4.5 flour. And then we're going to mix everything nice until it's all mixed to rise.
All right. And how long do we have to wait for that to start to bubble?
This depends on the temperature of your house. Could be an hour, could be 2 hours. Like if you cover with a nice warm
No, for
cloth.
the yeast to be ready.
Yeah, for the pasta to go
The
be
pasta,
bubble.
but no, the yeast to be ready now till we start.
When start to bubble, this takes a little bit time to bubble.
How long?
Sometimes it takes 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Oh, okay. Let's have a look.
And then
here.
after this, you put another cup of water that I had ready.
Another cup of warm water.
Yes. And always pinch of salt, always pinch of salt. Not too much, but just enough to give...
So what kind of pizza are we making today?
We make pizza and focaccia. And you know, pizza, you can make any type you want.
Oh, yes.
You can make pizza with mushroom, you can make pizza with pepperoni. I like the one with bacon and cheese.
Oh, yes.
And you can do everything. That's the nicest part that you make in your pizza.
And you're going to show us what sauce to use? We're going to make a little
Yes, I'm
sauce?
going to make the sauce.
Oh, okay.
Well,
That's
it's
nice. So should we wait some more? Do you want to start the sauce now?
Yeah, we can start the sauce. That's a good idea.
Okay.
So for the sauce,
Yes.
we take 1 cup. That's 1 can of tomato.
Yes. Is it crushed tomato? Is it?
Crushed tomato.
Okay.
You can use any type of tomato. You can use even a liquid tomato. So now we put a little bit onions. This doesn't have to be boiling too much, just a little bit.
So is this one onion you're using?
Not even one,
Not half an onion.
half onions.
And then do you have some garlic?
Yes, I have garlic, a little bit garlic. You can even just put cut and put it.
So that's one garlic clove.
Yes, just not too much garlic because maybe make it too strong. Just a bit. Okay. Actually, I'm going to move this here because that's okay, that's fine. Half a tablespoon of oil again.
Oil. Olive oil again.
Olive oil, always olive oil.
Always. Oh, okay. And that's salt and pepper.
Salt.
Salt.
Yes, salt and pepper. Okay. And then I'm going to put other flavor. The one you like, you can put whatever flavor. So I put a little bit pepper. Pinch of salt. Pinch of salt.
What temperature do you have this at now?
The salt?
Yes.
Oh, this just has to boil, not to cook too much because going to cook on a pizza.
So
Just
on medium,
mix.
on medium temperature?
Yeah.
Okay.
mhm.
Okay.
And then this is when it oil a little bit, that's all. Now I'm going to put, I like to put paprika in everything because
Oh,
paprika
yes.
I find is so good. So
Yes.
I put 1 tablespoon of paprika, but this is all if you want. It's all things that you want. And then the Italian basil.
Oh, yes, basil. It's so nice when you have fresh basil. But in the winter...
Actually, I have one from the freeze, but...
Oh, you do? Okay. You freeze your basil. That's a good idea.
There.
In the winter time, it's good to...
Now we got
Freeze your
everything
herbs.
there. Just mix.
So this is just a simple marinara sauce for the pizza?
Yeah,
Marinara, okay.
simple because doesn't have to be to grease or to cook. Just simple.
So do you think the yeast is ready now?
Yeah, almost.
Okay, we'll have a look.
Yeah, okay. Now start to boil. I put another cup of water.
Let's have a look and see. Oh, yes. Okay, now it's starting to bubble.
Here is another
So,
cup of water.
Another cup of warm water.
And then and then we can start with the flour. And it's about 4 cups of flour that we need.
4 cups of flour. So you just stir it with a spoon?
Yeah, we mix it bit at the time. You don't have to throw all at once. You let it go.
I'm so glad to be watching you and learning how to make pizza. When I make mine, it never seems to rise.
That's good. You know,
Yes.
we can make it. And you know what I like? I like
What?
to see men making pizza.
Oh,
To
yes?
see,
Okay.
Julie and Natalie's boyfriend.
Yes?
You should see he makes everything. He make pasta, he make pizza. And it's so nice to see he works with his hands.
Oh, nice. That's that's your granddaughter's boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. It's nice when a couple does it together, makes it
Yeah.
together. I'll have to
And
teach
it's
Dan
fun to
how to
see
make
this.
pizza.
It's natural stuff. It's an art too.
Yes, it is an art.
Of course, you have to put flour all the time.
And now we have time with the pandemic, COVID,
Yeah.
so we have more time to
Everybody
spend in the
make-
kitchen.
Make a nice pizza, enjoy it. You see
Yes.
how when you finish how good
Oh, I
it is.
can't wait to try it.
This pasta is
And
amazing.
you were saying this is the same pasta they make beaver tails with?
Huh?
Is this the same pasta they make beaver tails with?
Oh yes, yes.
Oh, we'll have
It's
to make
always
that
the same
sometime.
pa- The only thing that I like to make it with one egg and 1 tablespoon of oil that make the dough so nice and
Oh, okay. We'll have to make that next time.
well.
So,
Like the same dough as long you fry, you shape them.
you have to fry them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
you
have.
shape them and you fry them. Oh, with this dough too, you can make so many things. You can. It's a never hand.
So for the viewers, if you subscribe to this channel and click comments and the notification bell, then you'll get the next videos. So we'll be making.
Oh, I'm going to make everything with flour
Yes.
and water and eggs. That's my favorite.
Okay.
Oil, water and eggs.
And if anyone has any comments or suggestions of what they'd like to see for Italian cooking,
Well,
Italian
they can call
recipes,
anytime.
yeah, just put your comments below on the
Okay.
on the tutorial, on the video.
Yeah, this now is the 4th cup. But,
Fourth cup.
Doesn't have to
Okay.
be too thick.
Okay,
You'll see that because we're going to put here.
let's have a look at this.
Okay.
Oh yes, and it's probably getting harder to stir
Yeah,
now.
this is oil and that you can put at first or you can put now, doesn't matter.
Egg. So that was what did you put in there? 1 egg.
1 egg and 1 tablespoon of oil.
Okay,
This make the dough so nice and mixed.
nice.
But you can do this at first too.
At first, when?
Yeah.
At the
When
beginning.
you start, yeah.
Oh,
when you
yes,
start,
okay.
when you put
So you put all your liquids
when
first?
you start to put flour, yes.
Okay, not before the yeast though. First you do the yeast.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you put.
Just before the flour.
Okay.
See,
Does
this,
it
this is
matter?
the 4th cup.
Oh, fourth. Does it matter what flour you use? I see you're using 5 rows.
I always use 5 rows, but you can use, well, there's so many flours. You can
Yes.
use, what you can use, the other one that I use to all the time.
The Robin Hood.
Robin Hood, and now there are so many types of flour that you can go and buy everything you
So
want.
it's,
You make it, you do whatever
yes.
you want.
All-purpose flour then.
Yeah,
It's all-purpose. Okay.
flour. And
Yeah.
in pizza, you don't need all wheat flour or anything,
Oh, okay.
unless you want
Yeah.
to make it.
So I was looking on Amazon for the pasta machine, and they have one
Oh,
there for $55, and then there's also some at Kitchen Bits in
Oh, for the
in our
pasta
local
machine.
Sudbury area, and it's actually a little bit cheaper than
But this is
Amazon.
good.
So it was about $50.
This is the good part about pizza, you don't need nothing.
Yes, just your hands and a little bit of muscle. Do you have to apply pressure?
A little bit energy. to
Energy.
start.
That's
Because
good.
every time before you start something, you think, oh, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, and then suddenly you start, and it's so nice.
Yes.
You should feel this dough. Looks so nice. Feels so nice.
Let's have a look. Can I feel it?
Yeah, feel it.
This is nice project for kids too.
Oh,
They
yeah.
love putting their hands in
Yes, a bit
in
more.
stuff.
Yeah, you always did that.
Oh, yeah?
When I was make pizza, you all have your own pizza. You
Oh,
put whatever
yeah.
you want.
Yeah, that's fun.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
So again, subscribe to the channel if you want more videos. This is lesson 2, and they'll be showing the The
ravioli
Gina's.
next time.
Oh, ravioli.
Ravioli,
Oh, that's great.
Tortellini and cannelloni.
Mm.
You can make everything you want. Bowls.
We'll be working on a cookbook to put all the recipes together. People are already asking for a cookbook.
Oh my.
So I'm just learning to do videos, then I'll have to learn to do cookbook. But I know you made one for all the grandkids. They have their own cookbook of your favorite Italian recipes, which is so wonderful.
I am glad I did that 2 years ago.
Yes.
And now they all cook. And
Yeah,
they
that's
all
great.
love to cook and they all eat good
Yes.
and they're all healthy.
Yes, they are all healthy. That's great.
Thank God.
Yeah. So did you make pizza with your mother in Italy?
Oh
with
my
Nonna?
God. With my grandmother, we usually make 8-bit loaf of pasta, of bread.
Wow.
And then we made the pizza. Before we cook the bread, we make pizza all the time.
Oh my. And what did you put on your pizza in Bomba?
Oh, in Bomba was just a little bit cheese. Tomato, yeah, tomato, oil.
And sauce
A little
too?
bit cheese.
Sauce too?
Sauce, yeah, sauce
Oh yeah.
also.
Yeah. I remember when we went to Bomba a few times, that Nonno Nicolino would always go to the bakery and pick up pizza early in the morning. So when we would wake up, we'd have some nice fresh pizza for breakfast. That was amazing. Do you remember?
Yeah. What you can do with that pizza. Imagine now if we had no pizza.
Oh yes.
One of the Naples chefs
Yes.
made a pizza, the first pizza for Princess Margaret. And he put tomato, cheese, and some green,
Some basil?
yeah.
Oh.
And she loved it so much. So,
And is that why they call it margarita pizza?
yeah, the margarita.
Named after
Stays, yeah.
after Princess
Since
Margaret.
then,
Wow.
the end of 1800.
Well, everybody loves pizza.
Well, it's a good filling, and
Yes.
it's good, not too much stuff, just nice
Nice.
ingredients to
Yes.
make you healthy.
And in Italy, I noticed there were always two kinds of pizza. At the restaurant, you would get your own serving of one round thin crust pizza, or then the slices, which they would call, do you remember what they would call the sliced pizza? Italia, something like that? Italia.
But anyway, like I say, when you make at home, you make and you do what you want.
Yes, yeah. So you could make a thin crust with this if you want also. Then.
Oh yes, look,
Yeah.
now it's ready. I think
Okay,
it's ready.
wow.
It's well mixed.
Okay,
Put things away.
that looks nice. Okay, so this is the size now. And in for how many hours do we have to wait?
You can wait, like I say, 1 hour.
1
2
hour,
But
2
I
hours.
have another one that I started this morning.
Okay, so this should maybe double in size? Should it be
Oh,
double?
yes, yes. I
Okay,
put a little bit oil at the bottom or on top, yes. I can
on
put.
top.
See this? Just like this. Now
Oh,
I
yes.
put here
Yes.
a little bit. Where is my oil? Oh, there.
How much oil do you put on top?
Oh, just always tablespoon, little spoon,
Okay.
just to make it.
Oh, so it doesn't get crusty on top?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Now, we can even put the cross. That's what we always did.
Oh,
So now, this now it's all ready. Just has to rise when it's full. This pot is ready. When this starts to come out, yeah.
Nice. And do you put it in the sun?
Well, if you want to put it in the sun to go fast or close to the heater or close to the stove, you can even turn on the stove and then you close it and you put this in after. This will work and that will grow fast.
Okay. So now we'll let it rise.
We'll let it rise.
And we'll come back and make the dough and put the toppings and see how our sauce is going. Okay. Hi, we're back with Gina. Okay, so how long has it been now? We let the dough rise?
Yeah, this took 2 hours.
2 hours, okay.
But, I put this blanket that I have since I had children, from my children, 60 years ago. But it's mohair and make it rise so nice and fast. And then a little towel here. And then the dough is up to the bowl now, it's all ready.
Wow, look at that. Did it ever rise?
We're ready for lunch, we're ready to make pizza.
Oh, yes, goody, goody.
So you just burn like this.
Okay, I see you cut all the ingredients.
Oh, look how nice.
Wow, this is nice.
Okay. Now with this dough, we can make pizza, focaccia, you can make fried ciambelle, you can do anything.
What are fried ciambelle? We'll have to make that
Well,
sometime.
you just make like pizza, and you know another thing you can make, if you make like a pizza first, flat, and then you put prosciutto, cheese, and you roll it nice, a long way, and then you can cook and cut in a small piece and make like a nice...
Oh, nice. Like a
when you have friends.
panzerotti,
Yeah.
something like that?
Oh, you
Okay.
can.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to cut this in two. See, we can even make 3 pizza with this dough, but I'm going to make...
Nice. And how's the sauce? Is it ready?
Sauce is ready, and the sauce should be a little bit cold, not hot, because when you put on top there, on top of the pizza, if it's too hot. Okay.
And your dough...
Now we have this, that I couldn't even...
That's nice. Your dough doesn't get a crust on top. Sometimes
the
I get...
dough is so nice.
Nice.
And
Why would I get a crust sometimes on top my dough?
because you don't cover enough and you don't put enough oil.
Oh.
You roll a little bit. You always start in the center and you start in the center again. Start in the center again. This now is a little bit thick, but it's okay. It's not the thin crust. Now we get the tray. I get a little brush. What is a little brush? Cannot find it. Oh, yeah. Get a little brush to a bit the tray. Okay, you can even go like this.
Oh, nice.
And you see this.
That's why I have trouble stretching it too. I try to stretch and then it shrinks. I stretch, it shrinks.
Well, if you do everything right, it would be no problem. But sometimes a little thing that is different, because this is all natural stuff.
Yes.
You have to work natural.
This is extra virgin olive oil that you're using?
Yeah, whatever olive oil you have, and even
Okay.
if you have vegetables, I mean, it's all.
It's okay.
Everything you have, you don't have to make a fuss or anything. Just everything you have and everything you like it.
Look at how nice that goes on
they
there.
always go nice. Can go a little bit higher if you want. Yeah. Should you stand it nice? Now you can go with your finger like this, or with your fork. Can go with fork.
Oh, yes. I always put a hole in the middle. Do you know why?
Yeah, because sometimes bubble too much. It's
Oh.
nice to give a little bit room for the hair.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is pretty good.
Nice. Let's have a look. Closer look on that.
Now we
Oh, look at that.
put a little
Very
bit
nice.
oil here too.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. I better start the oven at 400.
At 400?
Yeah, pizza should always be at 400 for 20 minutes.
All right.
Okay, now we have the sauce here.
Yes.
The sauce that is a little bit,
Yes, and it smells so delicious. That sauce, everything smells
just
so good.
warm like all the rest, just warm.
Okay.
Little one. We don't have to put too much because with all the other things, we'll see how much we need.
So these were chunks of tomatoes that you
Yeah.
used?
This was
Diced tomatoes.
nice
eh?
tomato,
Yeah.
but you can
The-
make with sliced, with anything in tomato. You can
Okay.
make with even juice tomato, sometimes it's nice too.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's nice.
I don't like too much stuff on my pizza,
No.
just enough to give some.
Well, I see you have the main ingredients, the cheese, the,
Now we can start with cheese first.
okay.
Oh, onions, a little bit
Oh.
onions, not too much, just a little bit. To give a little flavor different. Okay. Okay, now we have peppers, red peppers.
It's nice to have everything ready ahead of
Oh
time.
yeah, it's best because when you try to look for things. And again, you can put whatever you want, even if you make pizza without anything, like focaccia. I'll show you how to do focaccia. Now we start the cheese. Cheese, I cut my piece like this. I'll just show
Oh,
you
nice.
the way I made all the time.
Remember your great granddaughter Evelyn eating focaccia the other day? How she loves that focaccia.
All my granddaughter, they're crazy for.
I'm gonna see if I could get a video of her and put it on the tape. She loves focaccia. I think she liked saying the word more than anything, eh?
Yeah. You know, when your children learn some new words, they always want to repeat.
Yes.
If it's a nice,
Yeah.
sounds good. Okay, there, almost fine. With cheese too. Now we have bacon.
Bacon is good with everything.
Yeah.
On everything.
I always cook a bacon and leave in the fridge because can do everything too with bacon. Okay, now olives, red olive. Whatever you have again, don't have to be this or that. Nothing is. Okay, now I can put even a little bit prosciutto.
Oh yes,
Maybe
I
it's too
love
much, but
prosciutto. So
okay.
nice.
We put just one or two at the end here. All the end of the prosciutto. I can't wait to eat this pizza.
Me too.
Now the pizza is ready. If I sometime I want to put like at the end here I can put a little bit more oil or sauce. And even on top can be a little bit more. Okay, that's I think we have everything here. Now we put this away.
We put in the oven. So
After I'm going to prepare the focaccia too.
okay.
This maybe is too much dough for focaccia, but that's
Okay. And I bought some mushrooms. Did you want some mushrooms?
no, this time that's enough for what we have.
Okay. Oh, you're making a little pie plate.
Yeah, I
size.
make focaccia small there. Just
So is focaccia supposed to be thicker than regular pizza?
yeah, it could be. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I have that.
Okay.
The dough is a bit thick. Now this I don't even have to roll. I
No.
can just go like this.
Nice. So remember to subscribe to get access to the next videos and recipes. And if you want to comment below, also for other recipes, Italian recipes you'd like.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, this is focaccia. Focaccia, actually in Italy, we just put oil and rosemary. But here we
Oh,
put whatever you want. Like
Yes.
I have lots of stuff here, I can throw whatever I want.
so it's more of a bread than a pizza? Do you know it's more of a bread than a pizza?
No, it's focaccia. It's
Foca-
the twisting
What-
that they start to make
Oh,
focaccia.
okay.
Okay, now again with my finger, I make a little hole and just punch. Punch, 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 punch. And a little bit oil again.
So do you miss going to Italy? You were supposed to go last
Yeah,
summer,
I
eh?
miss- Because I am so used to go there. I went almost every year.
Yes.
Now a little bit I am older and a little bit that's this crazy virus. I don't know where it came from, but ruined all our life.
Mm.
I don't know what we're going to do. We wait and see.
Yes. Once the vaccine
Okay,
rolls
yeah.
out, it'll be
now I'll show
better.
you the rosemary.
Okay.
I have a plant of rosemary right in the house.
Oh, fresh rosemary.
Fresh
That's nice.
rosemary,
Yes.
but you can put dry rosemary, anything.
Yes.
Okay, now I can get more there. Okay, you want me to put a little bit of cheese? Maybe a little bit
Sure.
on
If
this.
you do, you usually put cheese on focaccia.
Yeah, well, like I say, you can put whatever you want. You can put bacon for sure.
Bacon, yes, of course, bacon on everything. What about red pepper?
Yeah, red pepper too. I
Yeah.
can put.
And you put salt and pepper, or just salt, or hot peppers?
Well, you can put whatever you want. I'll put a little bit salt, not too much.
Okay.
Because we have salt on the pasta, salt on the salad.
Yes.
Okay, here I can put a little bit pepper and salt. And I think that's enough. A bit,
Did you eat a lot of pizza when you were in Italy, in Bomba?
oh, well, once a week we will make bread and pizza. That's when I had pizza. No, and then they start to sell in the store, but before was only when you make it, you have. Put a little bit tomato too, yeah. Give color.
Let's have a look. Let me close up.
Huh?
Zoom into that.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks nice. Wow. Oh, I can't wait to have lunch with you, Mom. Nice glass of red wine and pizza and focaccia.
Now
What
we're
more do you
lucky.
want?
We have
We're
to
so
have
lucky.
everything we want. We need it more than we want. Because everybody deserves a nice meal.
That's true.
Okay, let's see the oven now. It's not ready yet, but we can just few more minutes. The oven will be ready. And put some more things. Yeah.
So it's the focaccia. Does it go in for the same amount of time, 400 degrees for 20 minutes?
For 20 minutes.
Okay.
But you have to check all the time because sometimes you
Yes.
remember one time you did that and all your pizza burnt.
Oh, probably. I don't remember. I'm not very good with pizza. So do you put it in the middle rack? Where do you put your rack?
Yeah,
in the
middle rack.
middle, in the center.
Yeah.
All right. So now we'll wait.
Yeah,
We'll
just
maybe
wait 1 minute there.
we'll
And
maybe
see, I have this
oh,
this year, if you want to make how you call those French things in Montreal?
the beaver tails,
Beaver tails. You just go like this and fry.
and fry it in oil.
Fry it in oil.
Oh well, we'll do that another time. That sounds like
no,
fun.
I just want to show.
Okay.
And then if you want to put, let's see, salami and everything, you go like this long and you roll it.
Yes.
You roll like this and then when you cook, you slice.
Oh,
I mean, you can do some molds.
nice, nice.
You can put ricotta.
Oh
You can
yes.
put-
Yeah.
So I'll put a little bit. Just a little pinch of pepper, not too much. Pinch of salt, not too much. Okay. Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is pause, and we're maybe gonna watch a little bit of Netflix and come back. And
No, it's ready. We cook and then we eat and then we watch whatever you want.
okay.
Okay, a little bit of it. Okay, now the pizza is ready. We're ready for lunch. We're going to cut.
So it's been about 20 minutes in the oven.
Yeah, 20 minutes, but you have to
At
always
four-
check.
Okay.
Because depends on the oven.
And the focaccia took a little bit longer, eh? 30 minutes
Yeah,
because
it was thicker.
it was thicker.
Oh no.
Wow, this looks delicious.
Sometimes when I make the pizza and I am alone, I eat all the pizza.
Wow.
Okay. And so now the focaccia.
Very nice lunch. Does this remind you of Italy?
Yeah, remind me from Italy. That was the time when we had pizza there too. Was like a feast. And then in Italy, everybody now going pizza. We're going tonight for pizza. Pizza is the biggest thing.
Oh yes,
And all this,
I remember going to the bar for
all
pizza.
the bar with
Pizza and drinks.
Okay, now if we want to put a little bit on top or on the side, the rucola.
Arugula.
But everything
Oh, that's
is
so
what
good.
you
Yes.
want. It's nothing that other people have to like. Just what you like. Okay, now we go to the table and have our nice lunch. Here, Carmen.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
And I'll put some wine on a glass.
Oh, yes, we have to have red wine. That's good. Thank you.
Okay, do you know the name of the wine we're drinking?
It's a Merlot.
Merlot from Abruzzo.
Mmm.
From Abruzzo, Italy. And
Thank
here
you.
we celebrate Valentine. We celebrate ourselves and all the people around us. We love everybody and all keep well. And this
Salute. And buon appetito.
Salute.
Salute.
Salute a tutti.
Salute a tutti. Ciao. Hope you enjoyed this lesson, and remember to subscribe and comment below and hit like, and we'll see you in the next lesson. Ciao.
With ravioli. Mamma mia, che pasta! Look at the holes. Holes on pasta. That's when, oh my God, I can't believe how good it is.